Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? This is Big E here. This is Eric, and this is an IRL thing. I kind of hate that anagram there, but whatever. So this is a continuation of a series I started about a year and a half ago, year and a half, 2 years maybe, called Big E versus Camaro or something like that. So what we're going to be working on today, I'm going to replace the headlights, all four. In a Camaro, you've got two low beams, two high beams. I'm going to be replacing those with nice, bright LED lights. I've had them in a box for a while, and there's been other major stuff wrong with the car, so I have just not done it yet because I didn't actually know if the car was going to be salvageable, but it has been saved. Thank God for that. So, no, not even thank God for that. Thank a friend of mine for that. So what we're working on today, and I'm going to go over all of this anyway. I'm replacing the headlights. I'm going to be securing my passenger side exhaust at the back. You can't really see it here. I don't know if you can see my mouse on the screen. The exhaust system in this car, the way that exhaust pins up, it's up. If you follow this exhaust pipe up, there's a little weld. It's like an L bracket weld, and it comes to an L, and it literally just hooks into a piece of rubber, and it's suspended and hangs. Both of those are broken off. When I bought the car, I didn't actually know that because I didn't get up under the car and look at it, but it was basically wire tied up to hold it. So it's still like that. However, I've got some heavy duty, they're actually metal wire straps. You have like the plastic straps. Same thing, except they're metal. So I'm going to be adjusting this side today. This is an older picture of the car. This isn't what it looked like when I bought it. When I bought it, it had stock rims. It had single exhaust. I mean, this car came with dual exhaust, but it had single exhaust. The guy had this car looking like a sleeper, and I beefed it back up with the nice rims, these Zeta tail lights and things like that, and the dual exhaust. So I'm going to pin this back up. I'm also right up here. So the engine, obviously here, right? My header comes down, and on this side, the driver's side, there is a pipe, and it basically butts up against another pipe. There's a joint. And when I was at the graveyard a couple weeks ago, I bottomed out on a rock and literally broke that bracket off. So I'm going to be replacing that today. So I get a lot done. I just come in. I did it about an hour ago. It was hot as hell out there. But I got started pretty early. You'll notice dates in this video, but they're not, I don't think they're correct. And one of these is from like 2 weeks ago, one of these videos. I just kind of meshed all these together. Don't pay attention to that. But I do apologize. So I have a handheld 4K cam. It's an Akaso. It's like the V51. It is complete garbage if you're indoors with that camera. It is horrible. You're going to see. This is the same camera I used when I did my, I have an episode or a series where I'm in the gym, Big E in the gym or something like that. I don't know, 5 or 6 videos showing my workout and whatever. It's terrible. It is absolutely horrible. But if you take this camera outside and like the full light, it actually looks really good. But I think it's the chipset or something. I don't know. But I've been told the older camera, the X50 or the V50, whatever it is way, way better. So apologies because I start out this video, I'm inside, and then we move outside. Anyway, that's all. I hope you enjoy this. I will have more coming, like more things like this. I have to Bondo the hole in the hood, and I'm going to try to fiberglass it myself. I've got an orbital sander. Do the best I can, and then if I can ever get working again and get some money, I may get the car repainted because it does not look like it does now. It looks really sharp here, obviously, but this New Mexico sun, the whole hood, mostly on the sides up here, and this spoiler, the clear coat has peeled off, and you'll see that in the video. But I just haven't been doing anything to the car because it had the head gasket leak in it, which thankfully has been repaired. Anyway, let's get into it. Enjoy. Alrighty, guys, what's going on? It's Big E here. Today, I'm going to be doing some stuff on the car. That's right. And I don't know how much I'm going to do, but I have a whole bunch of stuff to potentially do. Well, this is a sander. I've not even opened this yet. So I've got a big hole in the hood. Oh my God, Power Director. Oh, that pisses me off. Okay, that was something I was rendering. So I've got a big hole in the hood. If you saw the Biggie versus Camaro or whatever that thing was, it was 2 years ago now, a year and a half or something. I had to cut a hole in my hood to get the hood open on the Camaro. There was no other way to do it. So I've got some Bondo. I'm going to be repairing the hole. Well, I'm going to try. I've done this one time when I was a teenager, but the directions were pretty simple. You just mix this with a hardener. You sand down the area first, clean it and sand it down, then you apply this. It's supposed to cure, and you're able to sand it within like 40 minutes. I'll apply a second layer, maybe a third. Just get it kind of even, and then maybe let a body shop repaint it or something. I don't know. I just want to fill the hole for now, because right now it literally has duct tape on it. The other thing I'm going to be doing, this is called a C-clamp or a V-band exhaust clamp. Let me see. Can I mount this so you can see what's going on here? This is a little exhaust clamp, and I might jack the car up while the Bondo is setting and see if I can replace, because my exhaust has split at a seam, and this is supposed to fix that. I hope it's the right size. We will see. The other thing we're going to be doing is replacing headlights. These are LED bulbs. These are brand new. I have 4 of them. Right now, the ones that are in there are just the old school light bulbs. But the low beams are like these ice blue lights, and I mean, they look cool, but I cannot see anything with them on. They just do not put out any light. They're garbage. So I'm going to be replacing the 2 outer bulbs, which are high beams, and the inside bulbs are the low beams where the blue lights are, with just these straightforward LEDs. Much, much brighter. It should be kind of straightforward, but we will see. And I've got 4 of these. Now the problem, it's got these adapter wires here. And am I still recording? Yes, I am. I've only got 2 of these, so I probably will have to reuse the ones that are currently in place. And I think that is it. So, all right, so here are the headlights. Some of these are cracked. These are the blue ones. These are the bright lights. I'm going to try to replace both of them. And you see how bad this one is. It's all cracked up. It's actually upside down as well. It's got these little star bolts, or I just call them star bolts. I don't know what they are. But these blue ones have a special connector down there with this HD system here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to have to take that out and just use this default connector, I think. And here is the hood. This is duct tape right there. That's all duct tape. This is all, I had to cut all of that out in order to get to this mechanism right here. Now it's got a new hood latch cable on it. Thank God. Hope that never breaks again. I don't know. I might try to do this today. Because with the Bondo, I also have to use fiberglass here, and I've never done that. So I don't know. I might give it a shot. Anyway, I'm going to start taking these out. Start with this one. See what I can do here. That's just the adjuster there. I need a longer, I might have an attachment for this. There's not much to the headlights, but once you get new ones in, it is best to have the car on a flat surface, turn the lights on at a wall at a certain distance, and you can basically align the headlights. There's a tricky one. Oh, that's actually it. So this piece will come off, and there's a leveler here that you can use. So here's the old. Is this the right side? I don't think it is. It's all right. So this is going to disconnect here, just like that. There we are. And hopefully that just plugs in. Let's see. Should be the same connector here. So this goes on this side. Just like that. Oh, tell me this is not. It's not the right size. This is not. Let me check the adapter. So that part fits, but this is incorrect. Wait a minute, does this come out? What does that do? No, that just... No, that's not what I need. This does not work. Oh, it does. It does work. All right. That does work. So before I replace all of them, I need to make sure this is going to cut on for me here. Oh, I got a problem already. The brackets. Can you guys see that? These are much wider. Oh, that is so close. Let me try this. Let me disconnect this. See if I can get this in. It doesn't go. Oh, it does. It does. Okay. That's what I need to do. And make sure this bracket will fit. This leveler needs to be on the top. So this fits in here. This is kind of a tricky part, I remember. Actually, this has to be in first. This is real tricky. I might have to take this. Okay, I might have to take this off. Can I get in there? Yes, we can. That needs to. Okay, that actually works. Let me put one screw in, hold it in place, and then I'm going to turn on the headlights. They should come right on. Just temporary hold it. This piece is going to come this way from the back. I don't know if I actually need this adapter. Oh, that's a problem. That's a big problem. So these lights in the back, they don't go far enough back. Well, can I push it out? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. All right. I don't like the way that's seated. Let me see if these lights come on. That is on, and that looks fantastic. So it's actually the outside ones are the blue ones. I had them backwards. So the inside lights are the high bulbs. All right, that should work. Yeah, the low beams are on the outside. And you can see it looks weird with the blue beams and these the yellow beams, or whatever the hell they are. They look nice during the day, but you cannot see anything. Nothing at all. So I'm going to turn the lights off, and I'm going to get all four in, and go from there. Alrighty. Well, that was a little bit tricky. I figured out what the adapters were for, but those lights look so much better than the blue ones. These are much brighter. Now they're not aligned. I'm gonna have to come back and align these, but just glad to have that done. I got a problem back here. This passenger side tailpipe, it needs to be adjusted. I'm going to do that today. I've got some metal straps. We're going to do that. And I'm going to jack the car up here, and I'm going to get under and see if I can fix that clamp. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so I'm underneath my car here, and when I took it to the graveyard the other day, I bottomed out on a rock. You can see a little scratch there. That's one of the places I hit, but unfortunately I also hit here, and I busted this bracket. So this is my exhaust pipe here. This pipe here runs up, this catalytic converter, I believe, and then that runs up to my headers. So I actually just busted this completely off, and as you can see that separation? It's separated these two. Well, this clamps these two pipes together. And this is what's been rattling around. Let's see if I can get this off. Yeah, I can. So I just need a new bracket here. What I'm going to do in the meantime, until I can get another one of these, this is like a C-clamp bracket, and I have destroyed that thing. I've got some steel wire ties. I'm actually going to try to wire tie this together just temporarily until I get a new bracket ordered. Let's see how that goes. Alright, so here is the old C-clamp. As you can see, I really did a number on it. And this is the one I'm going to replace it with. It looks to be the same. Just wraps around, bolt and a nut, and it goes right here. Right here. This comes from the exhaust. That comes from the headers into the engine block, and then this runs back out the back, joins, and then splits. So I'm going to try to put this clamp. Let me see if I can position this camera. That might work. Let's try that. Just have to figure out how the damn thing went on. So this has got to be on the bottom, just like that. The bolt comes in from this side. No, this loads this way. So I want to spin this actually. I want it to be this way. I think that'll work. Yep, I had it backwards. I had it right the first time. So I do want to put it on this way. Open that a little bit. Alright. So what I'm going to get, this goes through here and through here, and then this locks. I can't get two hands on it. There we go. Alright. That should hold it, but boy, that is long. Yeah, this is not the right size. It'll work, but I gotta make sure I turn this. This is going to be a pain. I don't even know if the camera is still on or in a position where you guys can see this. Alright, I got to move the camera so I can get under here. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm finished. Alright, well, that is not the right size clamp. It is way too big. You see all of that bolt sticking through, and it just barely snugged it. So I've got to get a smaller one. But for right now, at least it'll hold the pipes together. And I started it up, it wasn't rattling, so it'll work for now. But I've got the old clamp. What I can do is take a tape measure to it to get the inside diameter and find the right clamp for it. But that'll work for now. That was quite a pain. Yes. So the hood is going to wait. I'm going to wait on this because I'm pretty sapped. But I'm quite pleased with the way the new headlights look. I'll come out here this evening. I'll just bring that little adjusting star screwdriver. I'll drive this thing, try to get to level ground and see if I can. I mean, the best way to do it is up against the wall, but I'll get them the best I can. But yeah, so the next thing we're going to do, like I said, I'm going to try to fix this myself. But you can see the clear coat on the car is all gone for the most part. It's running through here. It just needs to be repainted. Along here, it's all worn off. back here on this little spoiler. I don't know how well it's coming through on camera. That's what happens when your clear coat runs off. It's pretty nasty. I got that tailpipe pretty even. It's clamped up with steel ties. I didn't show you that. But the way the exhaust works, there's two brackets on each side and they hook in to a rubber support, and they're both busted off on both sides, unfortunately. So that's another job. But I think that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I gotta get all these tools and stuff in. Looks like we might get a little rain. That's good. But more stuff to come. You guys take care. See you soon.